Hey guys, welcome back to Funder Pro live streaming. Here we are live. If you can hear me and see the screen, please leave a message in the chat. Hello. How you doing, guys? How many people's today? Leave a like, leave a message in the chat so I know you can hear me and see me. Hi, hello, Jueda. I don't know. Beachy Bird, imprenditore digitale. Ciao. Kenneth, hello. Ready Black, hello. Thunder Pro, awesome. Yeah. We're gonna start the live session in a minute. We still have 25 minutes before. Hola, buena. Perú en la casa, saludos. From South Africa. Nice to have you on board. Nice to see you live. Thanks, guys, for being here, for taking your time to be here. So, hello, what's up? Welcome back. Give me a quick yes in the chat if you can hear me and see me again for the new people that just joined. And first of all, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support. It's been a couple of months. We're doing this 3 months, I guess. Hello from India. Thank you for showing up prepared. I hope you did that. I hope you followed our weekly market prep on Funder Pro Instagram channel, both in Italian and English. Because in a market like this, preparation is literally the edge. And as always, this is educational, not financial advice. We trade rules, not emotions. Emotions are expensive, and the market charges interest. So, a quick context, what changed today? Okay, so let's anchor the session with the latest data. We just had jobless claims that came in 231K versus 212K forecast. The previous one, the last week, was 209K. So weaker labor signal than expected, right? Weaker labor market. At the same time, we got continuing jobless claims at 1.84 million versus 1.85 million forecast. And the previous, which is very important, was 1.81. So also continuing jobless claims at the same time are still elevated versus the prior, even if slightly under forecast. Let's translate this into a trader language. Short term, these can support the cuts later narrative from the Federal Reserve, but we're still in a risk sensitive tape and the market can easily whipsaw. Okay. Now look at the other two filters on my screen. You can see this right here, right now. We got DXY, the dollar is firm around 97.38 at the moment. Not a risk on party signal. And at the same time, the VIX is around 21. So volatility is not dead. It's just quietly breathing on your neck. It's ready to push what the charts are saying. So if we look at MNQ, that's what we're going to trade today. MNQ is the micro NASDAQ. Hello. The micro NASDAQ, we got the key areas. It's the 25,000 area right here that you can see right here. It stands in between the, I mean, it's the equilibrium zone. So this right here is the premium zone on the 15-minute chart. This right here is the discount zone around 24,700, and we got the equilibrium zone, which is nothing more than the middle of the zone between the premium and the discount, which is the equilibrium. The mid zone is the 25,000, 24,950. So it's the fair value, the balance area on your chart. The discount zone, as we see right down below right here, and the premium zone up above at 25,200. So my job is not to predict. My job is to wait for price to show its hand, then execute a rule-based setup. The plan is pretty simple as always, because consistency beats creativity. The step A is we're gonna mark the first minute range, the first 5-minute range. I mark the high and the low of the first 5 minutes on my chart. That's my map, not no map, no trades. The second thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna anchor my VWAP on the first 5-minute candle or the first 1-minute candle. So if the price is gonna show above the VWAP, I'm gonna prefer long position. If above, I'm gonna prefer short position. And third step, it's entry timing. We're not gonna chase breakouts. I want the market to break, create an efficiency, and then give me a retracement. So what I'm looking for is break, hold, pull back entry, not break and pray. Okay? Do you have any question about that? Because we still have plenty of time. Leave it in the chat if you wish. So we're gonna let me give you a couple of scenarios that I'm gonna look for. The scenario number one, hello everyone, hola amigos. It's a long position, it's a buy. So I'm gonna look for a mean reversion and bounce from the discount zone. If price is respecting the discount zone right here, 24,700 on the Nasdaq, and we reclaim the VWAP, then what I want to see is a sweep, a test into the discount zone. Okay, something like this. Reclaim key level intraday usually using orb or the equilibrium, and hold above VWAP. Okay, pretty easy. So the first target might be the equilibrium zone, and the second target might be the premium zone. If we're gonna go onto the upside, if we're gonna see in the first few minutes an opening lower, so it's a second scenario that I have in my mind. It's a sell. Of course, we can go long or short. But in the case that I'm gonna look for a sell, or you guys want to look for the sell on downside, the second scenario is gonna be a short, so a continuation. We might reject the equilibrium, or we might break, retest, and go down from the discount zone down below, and it's gonna be like a falling knife. Okay. What I want to see, a rejection, a failure to hold above the VWAP, which is not yet anchored. We're gonna wait for a break back below the orb and a retest of that level. So that is gonna be the confirmation to move down below. And usually what I do on my funded account, because I have few funded account, few challenge account. If I'm on the challenge account with this particular strategy, I'm gonna look to trail my stop loss if the price follow my direction. So if I'm not wrong with my analysis, if I enter the correct position, I'm trying to squeeze the more possible. So trying to keep the risk very, very tight. I usually risk no more than 1% per trade. Usually when I'm with future, if I'm with future, I'm gonna risk 0.2%. So let's say on $100,000 account, I'm gonna risk $200 for my stop loss, and I'm trying to squeeze out the market the more possible, taking partial along the way and moving my stop loss to break even as soon as possible. Because also we're gonna be live until 4 p.m. So I mean, it's a trading that I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be in and out very, very quick. It's gonna be a scalp session, of course. We cannot stay here for hours like I'm doing in my private community. Okay. So the other thing is I'm not gonna take more than 3 positions. So I might enter one position. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna try another one and then a third one at maximum. So for the first position, I might also take a, let's say, lower how do I say that? A lower, let's say I have an A plus setup. For the first position, I might take a C, um, setup. Okay. Whether if I take a couple of trades, I'm gonna try to increase my setup quotation. So I want it to be an A plus on the third if I'm gonna take it. Okay. So 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade. And overall, I'm never gonna risk more than 0.2% on my live account. Whether on challenges, I might be more aggressive. So I can even risk more, even $1,000, 1% of my account. I want to be more aggressive on challenges. I want to be more consistent, less aggressive, and with a fixed risk to reward with a 1-to-1, usually, to keep on with my consistency. Do you guys have any questions about that? Ragazzi, avete domande su questo? È tutto chiaro per tutti? If you guys have questions, please let me know. Se avete domande, ragazzi, Academy, fatemi sapere. No hablo español, perdone, pero espero que entiende my English, o meglio capisci il mio italiano. I don't know. What do you guys trade usually? We still have 10 minutes before the market open. What do you prefer? I prefer my favorite one is Nasdaq. I've been trading Nasdaq for the last 15 years. So no 5 years. I'm almost 40. What indicators do I have on my chart? It's I don't like to talk about indicators, and I'm using a proprietary indicator, so I cannot advertise. So yes, it's a proprietary indicator, but I can also remove it and show you that this is premium equilibrium is nothing more than the last swing high and the last swing low. Okay, so it's very easy to replicate. You pick up a zone right here. This is your previous high. This is a ceiling. This is a resistance. And this, at the moment, it's the support, which you can call also discount zone. If the price keep on pushing down, it's going to create a discount, which is going to be lower. And the equilibrium is the 50%, right in the middle of this range. Pretty easy. You like the Lakers colors? Yes, me too. ¿Hace live en español también? No, no. Pero, espero que se puede hacer ah, también en español. The discount code is live. If you use live, you can use the live coupon code and you're gonna always have the best discount at the moment. Whether you're buying a straight to funded or a classic challenge account. Remember to use the live code to get the best discount code on challenges and instant funded accounts, as they're saying right above the live stream, right below, right here. You can see right here. 8 minutes before the market open. Mohamed Salem, US 30. You like the Dow Jones? Why everybody's so obsessed with gold? Why? Riccardo, sì. No, not Riccardo. Vamos! Is a killer, that's why. Dow and gold is all you need. Lately been focusing more on Dow though, respect price way better. Gold don't give a fuck. Yes, definitely. If we have a Forex account with Funded Pro, do we have to create a new account for futures? Well, it's a different platform. Yes, you need to create you need to create a new account. Yes. Yes. I'm not trading gold today. On our live to keep consistency and show you guys every time the same market approach, I always trade Nasdaq. Also because it's what I like the most. Did you understand the strategy that I'm gonna use? You can backtest it. I have multiple system. I ran the true backtest on multiple account. I have it coded on Python. I have done research. I've done the Monte Carlo test cross validation. I have all the tests on that strategy. Will you guys ever offer reset for already funded account? That would be a game changer for already proven traders. Well, if you're a proven traders and you fail a live account, maybe you're not a proven trader. Instant funded is crazy. Yes, it is. 5 minutes to the market open. Why do I choose to risk 1% or 0.5 or 0.2% of the account? Because I want to be consistent, and I want to keep my risk very, very low. The game is to stay inside of the game as long as possible. The more you risk, the more easy becomes to fail the rules. So I hear many people uh blaming props for not paying, for not to say, oh, you breached the rule, blah blah blah. I'm not on the risk team, but I can tell you as an educator that 99.9%, that mathematically speaking means 100% of the time, it's because you didn't follow the rule. Trust me. One, two trades, maximum three trades per day, and you don't risk more than 0.2, 0.5%. You're not gonna breach any rule. Let's ask Funder Pro to intervene and answer that question. 3 minutes to go. Asia high, Asia low, 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, you can trade multiple, 1 minute to go, multiple accounts simultaneously up to a combined maximum of 200,000 in capital, in initial capital across all your active funded account. That's a lot. That's quite a lot. Yes, that's awesome. And also, what I like to say every time is, how much do you earn in your life on a daily basis? How much? $100, $200, $50? How much do you earn with your job? And if you're in your beginning career as a trader, don't aim more than what you earn on a daily basis, because that's not an amount that you can manage. If you, even if you can do, let's say you earn $100 a day, um and you're making $50 per day clicking two button into a chart, you're already doing great. You know what I mean? So the market is open. Let's wait for the setup to form. I like this accumulation right here. What the stocks are doing. Let's check into the heat map. Oh, we got Google down 6%. Let's check on the Magnificent Eight. Yes, I know there's 7, but I have 8. Free fall for Amazon, Alphabet, uncertainty for Tesla, Nvidia, Apple pushing higher. Let's wait. Let's anchor our VWAP on the first minute candle right here. Let's go down into the 1 minute chart. So we have our first candle, the second candle right here. Let's see if we can find a setup. Guess it's gonna be a free falling like yesterday, like the day before. Beautiful, beautiful reversal, beautiful reversal right here. I like this guy right here. Let's mark up. Yes, that's gonna be the range. So this is the first setup that I'm looking at. 132 points, 60 point right here, and a target with a 1 to 2 risk to reward. This is the first setup that I'm looking. If we're going into the upside and we close above this area right here. Otherwise, I'm looking for a break and retest of the below area right here. So it might be something like that. Beautiful rejection. Beautiful, beautiful rejection. Still rejecting. Point of interest. Let's wait for a close above the VWAP. And what the fuck? I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade, guys. Right here. Stop loss right here. Take profit right here. First take profit. If it hits, it's going to be the 1-to-1 risk to reward right here. Going to be TP1 plus BE. Break even. Another little push. This is our first 5-minute range. I'm not going to risk the full trade right here. I'm going to trail my stop half the risk. Come on, give me another little push. We're gonna hit it. Push, 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 push. Give me another couple points, another couple points. Let's go. Trailing my stop loss to break even right now. Almost hit TP. Come on, couple of points. The red line is my stop loss at the moment. And let's go out from the live account. I'm still into the challenges. Let's aim for more. Just as a reminder, my stop loss was right here. So if we go up above into the this area right here, it's the equilibrium zone. We're gonna have a full 1 to 2 risk to reward. So I'm out from the funded account, all the funded account that I have. I'm still inside all the challenges. My stop loss is now at break even, just a little bit more. This is the red line. The red line is my stop loss. This blue line is my it's my break even and TP1. And let me open up, I don't know which color. Which color? Violet. This one. This is gonna be the full TP for the challenges. Again, on the funded account, I'm not risking more than 0.5%. This is not a signal room, so I'm not here telling you guys where to buy, where to sell, how much to risk. Just general ideas, not advices. And patiently waiting. One and done. One and done. I'm moving my stop loss right here. Of course, I took partial right here from the funded account. My stop loss is the red line right here. Let's go. Let's go for a full TP. Let's go for a full TP. Come on. One and done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it 8 minutes. What do you think? I'm gonna move my stop loss to the TP1, just slightly above. One and done. It's a one and done. It's a one and done. And I'm no, I'm still in. I'm still in. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Stop loss hit. I'm out from all the accounts. So it was a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Beautiful. 8 minutes in and out. Did you guys took any trade with me live? Put a one in the chat. It is an easy setup. It gives you a 1-to-1 so many times. So many times. Fewer times you're able to get a 1-to-2, 1-to-3, even sometimes 1-to-4 in a very trend market. But I don't want to stay. I mean, I also cannot stay much longer. This is a live show, of course. So I cannot stay here for, let's say, a couple of hours where I might take a longer trade. Grande Andrea! Ragazzi in Academy, avete preso il trade insieme a me? Chi l'ha preso mettete un 1 in chat. If you're still in, you can stay. I'm out. I had my stop loss right here, so I'm out, but still a very good valid setup. And it went just where we said it was more likely to do. I'm not predicting the market. Everybody's saying is predicting the market, or it says it knows where the price is gonna go. Is lying. I'm trying to understand just where it's most likely to go, and I'm gonna try to have a couple of setups: one buy, one sell. If it does this, this, and that, I'm gonna buy. If it does this, this, and that, I'm gonna sell. Okay. So based on that, I'm gonna take my trade. Low risk, small rewards, but on multiple account. Even if this was, let's say you risked, let's say just $50. Okay, your stop loss was $50, and you multiply this with 10 account, all connected together, 5 account, whatever you can, with Funder Pro, Funder Pro Future, straight to funded. 50 times 10 is $500. One trade, 8 minutes. It doesn't happen every day, I know, but even 2, 3, 4 TP a month, it's a little extra. Do you agree? Yeah, Yasira Walcham. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing. Yes, maximum 200K. But let's say you have 10, 25K account, and you split your risk between those accounts. Grande Bifus, grande Alberto. Qualcun altro? Mauri, Alessandro, Alice, Claudiano, Johan, Simone, Riccardo, Mr. Flanagan, Gianmarco, Bifus, Andrea, Alessandro, Alberto, Michele. Ah no, Michele sono io. Can you eventually scale it up, Funder Pro? Para los hablantes de español, no existe un reset estándar para cuentas ya fondeadas. Si una cuenta fondeada rompe las reglas, normalmente se considera fallida y se cierra. ¿Sí? I agree. So again, this was the full trade. I entered right here, honestly, because I'm live trading. So first of all, I press buy on my account. Then I place the trade right here, but it was placed before right here, then on my live account. So I entered slightly better than that. But anyway, this was the trade and it played out perfectly. Okay. If you're still in, good for you. I'm out. One and done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Can be $25 times 10. It can be $50. It can be 500. It can be 5,000. Doesn't matter. It's consistency. I think so because I read it on their website that you can scale it to 2 million after a year with a specific percentage. Do you know Fabio Valentini? No, I don't know him. I know who is it. Just let me tell you this and then we're going to close the live. I don't know. And I honestly, I don't care about anybody else's strategy. I have my own. Everybody have his own. As long as the strategy makes me money, I'm good. I don't care about anything else. You can trade using price action, ICT, expert advisor. You can trade closing your eyes and push, buy and sell. I don't care. As long as it makes money for you, I don't care if it's good strategy, bad strategy. It's if it's called like bullshit or if it's order flow or if it's I use many a lot of stuff. Yes, less is more. And let me tell you this. This is one last thing. If I can enunciate my strategy, so if I can explain my strategy, and I have plenty of strategies. I don't have a single one strategy that works every day. I have many strategies. Okay. If I have a strategy and I can explain the strategy, and if I teach the strategy, I can code the strategy. If I can code the strategy, there's no uh why should I only give you a paper and tell you go back test the strategy if I can code it? Oh, it's discretionary. No, it's not discretion. You can code. You can hard code discretion with AI, with machine learning, with neural network. So if I have a strategy like this one, I can fully automate it and I do it. But then you have to find your own edge with the strategy. And with one single strategy, you can find multiple edges. Okay, guys? And just like that is going to TP2. I'm out. I'm out. I don't know if you guys are still in. I'm not saying I'm still in. I'm not. I'm out right here, live in front of you. I show you the full process right before it happened. So I called what I was doing and why. And I called what I was, when, where I was entering, exiting. But look, today it was a very good one. So, guys, all right, that's everything. Thanks for being here. Seriously, thank you so much. If you still have question, head into the official Funder Pro Discord or website. There's a chat where you can ask questions. There's support where you can ask all your questions. And don't forget, we got the code live. You can read it down below in the YouTube streaming code live, and you're always gonna have the best discount anytime with the best discount that they're gonna use with funded, straight to funded, or with with the straight to funder, or with a challenge, whatever, or funder. And yes, there's a prize. There's a prize. There's a news. There's a surprise, which is with the live coupon. If you use it within 24 hours starting by now, okay, with the code live, you have 24-hour, you have 25% off any account. Code live, again, you have 25% off. Beautiful, beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for being here. See you tomorrow on Funder Pro Instagram channel. We're gonna see a beautiful recap of the live trade that we had today. I wish you guys a beautiful weekend. See you on Monday for the next weekly prep on Funder Pro Instagram channel. And you can follow me. I have two accounts, which is both with blue check mark. One is Michele Rossi Official. The other one is Michele Rossi Official ENG English. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Use the code live, 24 hours, 25%. See you soon. Bye, guys.